Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at Lurantis in the Great League Open, of course. I'm not doing Flying Cup. I did one set of that, and it was literally hard counter, front, back, and center. There's nothing you can do. I mean, if you don't win the lead in that one, it's pretty much a GG. So we're just going to say, yeah, I'm good on the Flying Aerodactyl Cup, Skarmory Cup, and we're just going to stick to this here. So Lurantis, pure grass type, Fury Cutter, Leaf Blade, Superpower. Could you ask for a better moveset on a grass-type Pokemon? You probably could, but that's looking pretty stinking good with the coverage for Steel-type. Let's go! Alright, so we're going to be pairing it up for that third Pokemon randomized. We're going with the Lapras for now, Shadow with that Skull Bash, and Legacy Quick Move. I love this thing. Well worth that Elite Quick TM for sure. Now, something I need to mention really quick, which is going to be irrelevant very soon, but I just have to bring it up really quick, and that is going to be the fact that I did not mention, again, my dumb butt, about purifying your Staraptors so you can have return. So that's going to be a move which you're getting Stab. It's a very strong, hard-hitting move, and you're not going to be debuffing yourselves. Now, it does bring up its win percentage slightly. It's not changing the fact that it still needs a bait move. I mean, you're still going for a return, and you're more than likely going to have close combat because if you do have Gust, you're good on the flying, right? So, yeah, there is that. I forgot to mention. Plus, of course, the XP. I mean, put on a Lucky Egg, make excellent throws, you're going to get a lot of XP. There's not much more to talk about. Okay? Anyways, it's a little unfortunate, but we don't need to keep going on about that because it's going to be here and gone sooner than later. And also another thing, they probably dropped this Starly Community Day like this. I mean, they gave Alakazam 2 Community Day moves. Counter, Fire Punch, Roserade, Bullet Seed, Weather Ball, Wall Rain, Powdered Snow, Avalanche, or Icicle Spear. I mean, why do my bird dirty like this? Why? What's the point? I don't understand it. It's like, it's literally not even making it good for anything. So Lurantis, I was tilting today, or should I say yesterday, and you're going to see for the final battle, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Anyways, they're going to be swapping back into Swampert here, bringing in Lurantis, and I'm going to have to say this little thing saved me so much during these battles. It was just clutch. With that Fury Cutter, Leaf Blade, probably one of the best grass moves in PvP, other than Frenzy Plant. And then, of course, Superpower is amazing. Man, it's so spammy. So good. Anyways, we got the Shadow Lola Marowak. We do have Bone Club currently. Great lead landing the Shadow Bone, which is amazing. They already know what they need to do. They're going to go for Psychic and then, yeah, swap into this Drapion here, and they're handling their business. Now, I do swap the Bone Club here for Fire Blast in a little bit, like I've been discussing, like we want to run. Like we usually run the regular Lola Marowak with Fire Blast. So we will be swapping that out. It doesn't really do much for me except for one moment, and we're going to take a look at that, which is pretty awesome. Don't have the lengthiest video for you. I got to go to the dentist, do some stuff here, take care of a few more things with my teeth before I head out on vacation here. Regarding like dentist stuff, man. When you don't have insurance, it's like, yeah, this system really screws you. It is so horrible. It's so bad. America has the worst healthcare system. I can't say in the world, but out of these developed countries, probably the worst one. It's like, what's going on here? Anyways, not talk about healthcare. What the hell's going on? All right. So we're up against the Deoxys here, and we're going to go ahead and shield this up. Unfortunately, we didn't shield up the stronger one, but we're swapping into our Marowak, farming down the Medicham, and we're going for the Shadow Bone on the Deoxys to take the win. Look, sorry, Mawile, like, I love you, buddy, but this Shadow Lola Marowak is just killing it for me. See, the thing about it is it doesn't get walled as hard. Its moves are slightly different. They play different positions, you know. Mawile Shadow is always going to be my meta record, but this thing here is so good. Up against this Stunfisk, so we're letting the Rock Slide go. And we will be able to shield this up and farm down at this point, so let's go ahead and do that. But they're going to be swapping, not to allow me to do that there. And look at this lag. Look, this is why I don't care. Oh my gosh. It literally lags, and it makes it so you'll gain your energy, maybe plus a loss of a couple of quick moves in there worth of energy. But you could have potentially thrown your move first. I'm not saying we win CMP, but we could have got to our charge move first. This game is so busted. Like, people who are getting to Legend, awesome. you have some amazing look. Niantic probably put a freaking easy switch on your account, okay? I'm not trying to belittle your accomplishments, but the way it's looking over here for these hard counters, it's seeming like, how the hell do you have an 80-something win percent rate? That doesn't make any sense. When you have a rock, paper, scissors situation in every scenario, that's literally an impossible outcome. Don't tell me you're some PvP god. No way that's freaking happening. There's something on the back end, something fishy going on, folks. And I already know you all feel it too. So we're doing this damage with this Fury Cutter. I mean, that's typically something you don't rely on damage. Sometimes, depending on the Pokemon you're going up against. But for this situation here, really killing it. Unfortunately, we shielded up the Thunderbolt, and then they got us with the Psycho Boost. And we take that loss. That's a good game. Moving on, we are met with a Deoxys, so they're going to be immediately swapping into a Scrafty, in which we're going to be bringing in Lurantis. Super effective with the Fury Cutter, non-stab. Can go super effective with the superpower, but I'd rather not debuff ourselves. Just going for that Leaf Blade here. I figured they're going to go straight for the foul play, but we're going to let it go. Since we did get that through, we have them low enough to almost. Are you kidding me? Oh, see, this is the story of my life here, folks. Yeah, I should have shielded it up. I know, okay. But, well, here we are, so let's go. So we're taking them out, and they are winning the swap and a shield. So here you go. Here's your Fire Blast. This is the one moment. Here we go. I was just thinking I have to land this to win, and I do. And I swapped to catch an Icicle Spear, which we could have done with our Marowak and farmed a little bit more, but I thought I might be able to snipe them, but not happening. Now I'm thinking, okay, they could potentially still pull this around if they just do a bunch of counters, but I don't think so, because Lapras does way too much with Surf. All right, let's go with the Shadows. So they go ahead and go Thunderbolt. This is we could easily lose this. This is still a little difficult, and we don't have our Bone Club. So how do we pull this off? Well, I'm going to tell you. As much as I wanted to go Shadow Bone to lower their defense, the only way to win this was to quick move all the way down and take the win and make them not use a single shield. Now, it wasn't like, oh, they didn't use any shields, they're not good. They just didn't have an opportunity. I got them off by surprise with the Fire Blast, and then I just farmed them down, so they had no opportunity. So they're going to be making, we had a good lead with Superior. They're swapping into Ninetales, Alolan, which is our whole team weak to fire. I'm going to see here in a second. I doubt they're going to come back in here with Superior. And it is going to be a Galarian Stunfisk. So yes, their whole team is weak to fire, but they do have some sort of a deterrent. They got the Rock Slide and all that going on. So we're just going to go straight for Superpower. And of course, they shielded up. Out of all the times that I go for Leaf Blade, every single time they shielded up this one time. Okay, so it's still all right, because we will be able to get to another one. We still do have two shields here, and now they're a little bit low. And we still have a Lapras in the back, taking super effective from the Rock Slide, but Lapras is thick, it can take those hits, no problem. Plus super effective with our quick move on Alolan and Marowak. We should be able to kind of slowly bring this thing down here. So I go ahead and bring in the Lapras, knowing that we're going to be able to tank a Rock Slide. Super effective still, but we can take it as opposed to the Marowak. They make the swap into their Superior. We bring in our Marowak here, and unfortunately no Bone Club to bait them, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they don't even shield it up anyways. And seeing that we do have two shields, we might as well shield this up, seeing that, yeah, Aerial Ace was to be expected here. Going to go ahead and farm them down, looking good. And they're bringing in that Stunfisk here. Now, we have a bunch of energy. We're going to go ahead and shield this up. I think we do farm. Never mind. Everything always opposite. This is the last Pokemon. Never mind. I thought they had one more. All right, so, yeah, we get that last shield and then farm them down. Looking good, taking the win. All right, moving on to our next opponent here. Lurantis, Alolan Marowak putting in that work. Next battle. Kind of like a double-edged sword. So usually for the most part they're going to be going for the Seed Bomb. So yeah, it really depends on where they stop. So this is obviously Seed Bomb. We'll let it go. Even though those Shadow Claws are doing a ton, they're going to be swapping into their Azumarill. We're not going to be throwing any energy, holding on to it with our Marowak, bringing in Lurantis to handle this thing here. If this is the battle, never mind, it's not that one. I excluded it. There was a battle where they were trying to like over farm energy or something like that. They didn't shield Lurantis. I think they undermined the damage, and we took them out in two Fury or Leaf Blades. Two Fury Cutters, yes. Took them out in two Leaf Blades. But yeah, we won't include that battle. Bringing in their Trevenant. Now this is still going to do a decent amount. I mean, look, it's Leaf Blade. It's really good. They swap into Drapion, part Dark, so we're going to go with the Superpower. It is nullified because of the poison typing, but it's still bringing them down to about 25% health. I mean, this thing is amazing. So Lurantis going down, it looks so funny. It's like something, I've said this before, but like something out of the 70s, or I don't know, not really 80s, but more like 60s and 70s with those bell-bottom style hippie pants. All right, so we're going to be taking a crunch to the face with our Marowak, going down, bringing in the Lapras. I figured this is just the way we're going to have to win this here. Let this crunch go. And no debuff, bringing in that Trevenant, simply shielding this up. And we should be able to just, well, not should, we'll quick move down the Drapion. And taking that win with the Lapras. All right, let's keep it moving here, folks. Next battle, we're going to be met with a Talonflame. This is not particularly, I guess it could be worse, but Brave Bird's pretty much going to do a lot. So I thought that they would be going for a Flame Charge here, but they go Brave Bird. We survive with 1 HP quite literally and go for a Shadow Bone, which, okay. And they swap into their Swampert and lock themselves in here. Now I'm just kind of laughing. Like I was just thinking, okay, we're going to let this go with Lurantis. It's going to be a Hydro Cannon. They're going to come back in here with Talonflame. They lock themselves in here. So they're still going to be locked with Talonflame. We're going to be bringing in Lapras. And we're going to take care of this Talonflame here. So they've got 1 shield left. They got to shield this up if they want to survive. So let's see if they want to use their last shield. And they let it go. What's in the back? It's a Oh, I was going to say Venusaur. Same typing. Shadow Vic. So we need to get their shield, folks. This is crazy, right? Shadow Vic is a nasty monster. So let's go. Resisted damage on our end as well as their end. I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade. Not very effective. ×4 because of the grass and poison, but we still take them out and win with 2 shields. Are you kidding? Let's go. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see here with that Marowak in the lead? A Hypno? Sounds good to me. Let's go. So this is going to be super effective with the Shadow Bone, of course. And I do have Fire Spin. People are like, why are you going Fire Spin and not Hex? I just prefer the Fire Spin because of what we're going to be potentially seeing. Yeah, we're almost done, good girl. Yeah, I'll take you out to go potty in a minute. Anyways. Going to go ahead and shield up that first charge move, which is going to be a Thunder Punch. Okay, no problem, no problem. Going for the Shadow Bone. They're using both shields, and I'm absolutely not going to be doing that here. So what I want to do is go in here with the Lurantis and just get to that Leaf Blade as fast as I can while holding on to that shield. And then we're going to have a massive advantage here, depending on what they have. And it's going to be a Marowak. Oh, we got the Medicham on the team. Okay, so the reason why I put Medicham on, I was getting so freaking sick and tired of the game. Okay, so I kept swapping and all that. So the game plan here is to basically shield this up. Even if it was a cross chop, it still would have done a decent amount, bringing us too low. And just going for 2 Psychics here on the Marowak. So this is the first one. And we should just do a couple more counters, get to the next one. And I'm thinking, oh no, they're going to farm us down. This is not good. We can't counter them down. So I immediately swap into Lurantis here, hoping that this is not a Fire Blast because, yeah, it would KO. And we survive, get to the Leaf Blade, and Lurantis yet again with this fast charge, saving us and taking the win. Thank you, Lurantis. Such an underrated Pokemon. Really, really nice. Really like it. Next battle, another horrible lead, driving me freaking crazy. And this is the last battle, folks. This is the one I was talking about that you wanted to see here. So at this point, I'm thinking, I'm going to top left. I'm sick of this game. You have no idea how many times I just top left, like hard counter front and then swap hard counter. I just top left. I don't care if it's the season where we actually have points. It's driving me crazy. I'm in a good mood until I play Go Battle League. So I wait till I do my battles in, like till the end of the night. So I'm about to back out here. As you can see, like I was seriously about to back out, but I was just like, I had a little thought in the back of my mind. I was like, you know what? Let's just fight it out. This is the last battle of the day. I actually didn't know. I knew it was like going to be one of the last battles, but it is actually the last battle. So they hit me with the Zap Cannon. They have a Lickitung. So I'm thinking, hold on. Do not go superpower. You're dead. You're done. You're going to lose if you do that. You're going to debuff your attack and your defense, and you're going to lose. So we got to keep spamming this Leaf Blade here, which is getting stabbed and is like one of the fastest Leaf Blade spammers here with stab. They're getting to another body slam, which I figured would happen, which is okay. But we got to be really careful on our toes. If they catch, they're done. They got a Swampert in the front. Folks, are we going to be able to win this? We are getting close. Lurantis is going to one-shot Swampert, and we pull it off. See what happens when you stick with the battle sometimes when you want to top left? Let's go. It was a rough day. The ranks are looking bad. Go Battle League is extremely suspicious. It's not even suspicious. We already know. Thanks for watching it. Take care.